Welcome back to this already, the final segment of The Price of Business. I am your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Interesting show today. Nice little mixture of politics and business, and wrapping up with really considering what you should be doing with your 2013 when it comes to you and your business. Charles Alvarez is a professional coach, a gentleman that I just recently met. I guess we met last year. Is that correct?
That's correct, in December.
Where did we meet?
We met here. Through Abby, William Edmondson.
Abby, that's right. Another great company, Abby Executive Suites. And I give props to my friend, William Edmondson, who's a regular feature here on this program. So real quickly, Charles, a lot of people call themselves coach, a coach, and there's a lot of different types of coaches out there. Why don't you remind the audience of what kind of coach you are?
Well, what differentiates our practice from those out there is we actually work with our clients in actually implementing sales, marketing, and productivity strategy that are designed and proven to double your business in 12 months or less.
So you're more tactical than, let me rephrase it. You're tactical and strategic, whereas a lot are just strategic.
That is absolutely correct. If you can be as strategic as you want, but if you don't have a tactic to implement it, it's worthless.
Yeah, absolutely. It becomes academic. It becomes classroom.
That's correct.
And I think you want more than that. Well, let me ask you, so what's the biggest obstacle that people have to getting help when it comes to a coach?
I would say it's probably three different things. The first thing that I would say is a bad previous experience.
With the coach.
That's correct. I hired a coach. It didn't work out. The second reason is that they are letting the negativity in the markets and what's going on the road be an excuse for them not to accomplish their goals. And I would say the third one is they simply think that they can do it on their own, so they don't see a need for a business coach.
Right. And what's interesting about all of those is that you can see how you can pretty easily shoot through all those experiences. I mean, I notice a lot of people have had bad cars, but they don't stop driving, for example.
That is correct.
They do more homework. They make sure they ask for references. They do things smarter going forward when they hire a coach. But they shouldn't give up on the idea of coaching. And coaching is crucial. I don't care who the person is. The most successful people out there. Kobe Bryant has a personal coach that he hires at the end of the basketball season whenever his team is in the playoffs. Tiger Woods has a personal coach, and it doesn't mean that they are better than the person that they coach at what they do, but what it means is that they can bring accountability and ways to quantify how to improve what they're doing.
That's correct, but there's one big difference between those coaches and what we do. Mm-hmm. Tiger Woods can hire a coach, and if his golf swing doesn't improve, Tiger Woods does not ask for his money back.
Right.
Whereas what we do is that if our company is not helping you get to where you want to be, we give you a no questions asked money back guarantee. And the reason we can do that is, number one, we believe in what we're doing, and we believe that it can actually get a business to where it needs to get to faster than the business owner thought possible. And the second thing is doing what we do, especially in these economic times, when somebody hires us, they need to know it's going to work.
They need to know it.
Absolutely, because they can't afford to spend money with a business coach that they don't believe is going to actually get them to where they want to be. So you've got to have that money back guarantee in order to make sure that business is getting to where it wants to be.
Is the beginning of the year kind of a hot time for a company like yours?
It's a busy time because people are putting together their marketing plans and their business plans. So
and some of them have resolutions about their business.
Some do. The issue with a resolution is that a resolution is more of a wish, in my opinion, versus an actual implementable strategy.
Right.
And what we do is we work with business owners to set up goals, and then we take action steps to make sure that those goals become a reality versus just a wish.
Yeah, absolutely. And a wish without specific time frames involved, specific things that have to be done, it is just a wish.
It is. And the thing that we also do a little bit different is that what we do is there are a lot of coaches out there that give you a bullet point list of about 2 pages long of things you have to do between now and next week. We're not trying to do that. What we're trying to do is implement between 1 and 3 things each week that have a high impact on helping that business get to where they want to be.
Right.
Because the last thing that we want to do when we start with the business owner is give them more things to do. All we're doing is 1 to 3 easy things to implement each week to get their business to the next level.
Right. And by the way, Charles is going to be on every week helping us do just that. And I personally, just for disclosure's sake, I'm doing some stuff with you in terms of building our business here. And so, I felt like in our initial conversations, because I think everyone needs a coach. Frankly, I think everyone, I don't care, no one's so good today don't have a mentor, a coach, and that type of thing. And so I thought, you know what, I'm benefiting from what Charles is doing for me. I think that my audience could benefit as well. So bringing you on made sense.
Well, I appreciate that. And if there's one piece of free advice that I could give to everybody out there is that one of the first places you can look at to get better leads into your business and to drive results is to really look at your marketing. A lot of marketing out there doesn't follow what we call the marketing equation, which is that each piece of material has to be able to interrupt your market, has to engage your market, has to educate your market, and then there has to be an offer. Most companies only do the first and the last one. They do a good job interrupting and they do an offer, but the business doesn't know anything about, or the prospective market doesn't know anything about what you have to offer, and they wonder why they're not getting any leads out of their business. So when you're doing your market plan or when you're doing your business plan, don't only just think about who your target market is, but ask yourself, are you following the 4 principles of a marketing equation to drive more leads to your business?
Yeah, no question about. With this year, tell me kind of the things that immediately come to mind of why people ask you to coach them. What's usually happened?
What's usually happens is either their business has gone down in revenue. Another thing that is pretty common is the fact that they're having a high level of turnover in their business. They say that, I just can't find the right employees, or I can't get productivity out of my team, or I just need to be generating a whole lot more leads in my business than what I have been over the last couple of years. Otherwise, I'm not going to get to where I want to be in my business.
Yeah, I read a CD, I heard a CD called Monopolize Your Marketplace. Mm-hmm. You familiar with that?
Very familiar with it.
Yeah. And so I knew from the language you talked about. I have an article that I use the exact same 4 points in an article. And I think they're absolutely crucial. And the best advertising does that. You need to figure out what you're doing with your advertising. In most cases, you're doing mere branding, and it's very difficult, if not impossible, to quantify the value of branding.
That's correct. And a lot of the clients that we do work with, we don't ask them to spend more money in advertising. What we're trying to do is optimize the advertising and marketing that they already have by either changing the message on their business cards. I worked with an insurance agent who used to say, I'm an insurance agent. Now he says that we changed his target market speech to be more to the tune where what benefit does he add? And we changed it to, we work with business owners to protect their most precious assets. Mm-hmm. That creates a completely different message in the heart and the minds of the prospect that they're talking to.
Yeah, not to mention the fact that insurance agents are such stereotypes anyway that everyone's trying to avoid. How many movies have you seen where the insurance agent's the guy with the bubonic plague that you're trying to avoid?
Exactly. No, that's exactly true, Kevin.
And with that proposition that you're operating from, you can really become a trusted advisor.
And that's our point, is we really care and want all of our clients to not only reach their goals that they set out for this year, but exceed them as well. Yeah,
absolutely. Charles Alvarez, how do we get more information about you?
You can contact me on my website at www.cornerstonebusinessacademy.com. That's www.cornerstonebusinessacademy.com. Or you can call our office at 281-394-5233.
Yeah, I encourage people to do just that. I, for one, have been very excited by talking to you, learning more about what you do. And I deal a lot with coaches. I think coaching is crucial. There's a lot of good coaches out there. But your blend, you're kind of a hybrid of a strategist with tactical ability as well. I think that's crucial. And instead of just being a professor to an organization, you're kind of like another team member.
Yeah, if we're not implementing the strategies to get you there, the advice that I have to give you is 100% worthless.
Yeah. So absolutely. So you do it with them. You make it where it's hard for them not to succeed. Give that website one more time.
www.cornerstonebusinessacademy.com.
Charles Alvarez. You'll be hearing him every week right here on The Price of Business. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Want to do a shout out to our sister news site, usdailyreview.com. Make sure you check it out. And I'll see you tomorrow right here on this great station.